Hey, I just want to do a quick little video. It is now the new year. Happy New Year. So yeah, um, sorry, I'm really tired and I went out drinking last night, which was a good idea, but a bad idea, one of those. But anyway, I had fun. But yeah, I just wanted to I don't know, make a video about, I don't know, New Year's resolutions. Like, I know that sounds really dumb, but I thought maybe if I put it in a video, it might make me have more incentive to do them, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about what I want to do this year. And yeah, so I have some written down, but on the top of my head, I also have some as well. And I feel like maybe I should have just stuck to one because I feel like five is going to be too much for me to do. But we'll see. So actually, let me write this one down first. Okay. Okay. So I really want to get into web design. Like, I feel like it's a cool little avenue I can go down. The only problem is that I don't know how to code, and I think even though a web designer, there might be like a web coder. I feel like that's a really stupid thing to say, but like a web developer. Okay, there you go. Sorry. So, but as well, I feel like if you are getting into web design, you still need to know some fundamentals, just some like basics, right? To, I don't know, showcase your designs in a actual as a actual website, let's say. There are other tools out there, and I'm gonna explore using kind of more visual based tools before going right into the deep end. But yeah, so I kinda wanna do that. I wanna learn Adobe Animate because I really wanna do some cool things with animations, and I've been wanting to get into it, just like kind of funky doodles, a lot of like GIFs and stuff like that. But yeah, all Adobe programs look fairly intimidating when you first open them. I won't lie, but they look intimidating, but they do look very like fresh and modern. So um, the interface is nice, but it is really confusing. But yeah, also I want to go back to Figma because, like I said, I use Figma in a purely kind of like layout kind of graphic designer tool when I could have used it for prototypes, web design, blah blah blah. So I do want to go back to that and see what I can kind of do. Um, and then I want to make my website. So I have a portfolio right now, but I kind of want to branch it out to just be me as a website. I don't know if that makes sense. So like my website rather than just a portfolio website. So I don't know. I want to do something like a blog, but I don't know because I'm very inconsistent with these things. But hopefully this year I will just, sorry, I just sat back. I'll be more consistent. So yeah. Also that's another kind of goal, like being more consistent, being more committed to things, following through with things, blah blah blah. So yeah, and back to the website thing. I I really want like a place that I don't know, I can just put things up, even if they're not even related to my portfolio, and just have my portfolio there if people want to look at it and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do. I've seen like artists make like wallpapers, free wallpapers, which they put on their website, which people can download, and I think that's really nice because um, that I don't know, it gives incentive for someone to look at your website, and two, it's I don't know, I think it's nice to show like I don't know, have an artist's piece of work. Like it's cool. You get to support artists without necessarily having to buy buy a piece of their work. And I think it's a very good way to get your work out there, right? Because no one's gonna say no to free stuff, you get me? So yeah, so I could do some wallpapers, some just prints and stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to make it more like a website for me where I can put stuff on there. Like I could put my YouTube videos up there. Not all of them because some of them aren't too good. But yeah, no, just I don't know, just an overall place where I can build something, I guess, on there. So yeah, New Year's resolutions do kind of suck because I feel like after the first 2 weeks in January, you kind of like stop a little bit. But we'll see. Hopefully, I do stick to these. So yeah, so hopefully more videos. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a video every 2 weeks because it kind of depends because things can happen, you know. So maybe I do every 3 weeks, but then is that too long? And then I'll do a month, but then is a month too long? And then the thing is, I don't want to do it too much, but I also don't want to like spread it out over a video a month because then I feel like to me, I would have the expectation that I would have to make something great that month because if I've spent a month on that and it's a bad video, then you know. And then also, I feel like I would just like it'll be week 3 and I'll be like, oh, I need to do my video, and then week 4 comes around and I just forget about it, and then it becomes another month because that's what kind of happened. But yeah, no, I do want to do more because I really do enjoy making videos. I don't know, just for myself, to be honest, like not even for a broader audience, because I know that there's not a lot of people watching my videos, which is perfectly fine because I kind of use this as a diary, I guess, more than I don't know, like a hobby, let's say. You know what? It's a hobby. Yeah, it's a hobby. But yeah, hope your year goes good, to be honest. This year should be good. 2023 does sound a little disgusting, but I'm optimistic, I think. But yeah, so yeah, I made what's on screen for kind of like a this year kind of post. Last year I just did like a basic 3D render. I was gonna do something in 3D, but I really struggled with doing it. So yeah, I do want to start doing some more 3D work and stuff and try to incorporate it into my designs. Then I have a kind of another thing that I want to do, but I don't know. So many things are just in my brain that I kind of like get lost in them and I just don't do some ideas. So yeah, I need to sort that out as well. So yeah, I bought myself a little planner. I think it's called a planner, diary. I'm not really sure what you want to call it. So I'm just gonna write down things that I want to do that day, blah blah blah, lists. Because yeah, no, I do. I find writing things down helps, but it doesn't necessarily mean I won't procrastinate or do it. So yeah, no, I think I just need to give myself deadlines like in the old days, you know, when I was doing the Blender videos. I'd like be like, okay, we're gonna sit here for 3 hours, and in the beginning I just after the 3 hours was done, I was like, okay, yep, I'm done, bye. Did the video, uploaded it, end of that, and then it got to where I can sit there for hours doing Blender, and I love that. I'm not even joking, right? Like, because now when I do something in Blender, I can just sit there for like 8 hours. Like, I have like videos where like each section is like 8 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm like, that is really nice. It's actually really like rewarding that like that kind of came from that because I could never imagine me like fully committing to a Blender project, let alone being sat there for 8 hours. Because like in the beginning, it was like, oh, I can't. I'm too fidgety. I'm too all over the place. I could never do that. But yeah, no. So now I can do that, and yeah, I think that's good. I don't know where my kind of artistic style is going this year, to be honest. I really love like kind of like jagged edges and like harsh line art. I really like that because I used to be very like only smooth lines, circles, kind of fun characters. But now I like doing kind of like janky edges, different line thicknesses. But yeah, I'm really kind of like leaning into like stylized stuff now, to be honest. But yeah, no. It is crazy how like things influence you, I'll be honest. Like I remember so my style used to be like stickmen. So if you've ever seen Swoozy, oh my god, Swoozy. So Swoozy is like this guy on YouTube who makes animations and he has a distinct style. And I used to watch him and I was like, oh wow, so I kidnapped his style, I guess, as a kind of base point. And then I started watching anime and stuff like that. So then my style's influenced by that, and I mean it still is now influenced by that. But yeah, so yeah, it's crazy how things just influence you. Like, I love looking on Instagram, right? I have handcrafted my explore page. It is, mwah, it is beautiful. Like, the posts on there are really nice, and yeah, there's just a mixture of like different stuff. Like, I like pottery, like not necessarily traditional pottery, but people can make some really cool mugs and stuff like that. And then I like watching, would you say craft videos? Like, I explained this in the last video where this girl makes cereal bowls and they're like mirrors, and she makes a bunch of other things. And then, oh, I love rugs. Oh, rugs are really cool. I really wanted to make a hobby of making them, but yeah. I tried some clay. It went okay. Not amazing, but yeah. And then I love people making custom clothes. I'm really into fashion, I think. Like, there's a lot of people who do kind of like patchwork clothes, people who like, there's like, I don't know if it's like a company or a single person. I'm gonna assume it's, I'm not sure, but they do kind of like, jackets and hoodies and stuff with like, thermal pictures. How do I like thermal pictures of people or like skeletons or stuff like that, and I really like that. I think that's a really cool. And yeah, I want to maybe do some stuff like that, but then again, can't. So I'm like, I don't know, like baby steps. I think we should go for baby steps and not dive in the deep end. But yeah, I think I want to do some more physical projects this year, because I don't know, like as a graphic designer, I'm not a very traditional graphic designer or designer in general, I guess. I do a lot of my stuff digitally, and I kind of want to branch out to do more physical things. But yeah, what else to talk about? Like, I love this. I just went on a whole run, and now I have no idea what to talk about. Okay, okay. Well, we were ending the video, and then I kind of just, yeah. But yeah, no. Um, I hope your year goes good. Said that like 5 times already now, but it's fine. Um, I don't know. I think YouTube's gonna be a big goal this year. Twitch, I love Twitch, but I can't get into the Twitch mindset. Not the Twitch mindset, but like my streams don't go on for that long, and two, sometimes I get quite like, I don't know, stage fright. That's probably not the word, but stage fright is what I'm thinking of. And I just do the dumbest shit, or like I forget like everything I've learned. So I'm like, oh, but that's why the YouTube videos are a bit more comfortable, because I don't know, the recording software is just in the background. You don't really have to think about it. But I do end up forgetting to record things. For example, um, the making of the picture in the background, I could have filmed that and put that on in the background. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, sorry. I keep going on. But yeah, hopefully you've got some. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you do or don't have New Year's resolutions. I think. I mean, I guess we kind of use the new year. It's like a new thing, so we kind of use that as an excuse to become better. That feels really like weird saying we use it as an excuse to get better. But yeah, hopefully you'll see me in a couple of weeks or maybe a week. Kind of depends. Like if I have a project and I want to record it, I'll record it and just upload it and then voice over it. But yeah, yeah, 2023. Well, thanks for joining me. Joining me? Yeah, thanks for joining me. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.